Do you think that you've kissed Stormy on the mouth more than you've kissed me on the mouth?
No.
Bleep bloop. Hello world, welcome to another edition of Road Games with the Bloody Jug Band. For the Bloody Jug Band, I am Cragmire.
I'm Death Ray.
And I'm Stormy G.
Games we play on the road for your entertainment on the way to gigs all across this great world of ours. Stormy, as the resident game master, what game are we playing today?
Today we have a new game.
Ooh, hot off the presses.
What's your number?
What's your number?
Games.
Okay.
A very nice package here by whatsyournumbergame.com.
A little backstory on this game is the people from Pick Your Poison. They liked us. Also from so basically our new sponsor, Player 10. They make fun games, games for degenerates,
Like
games not safe for work, and they we're doing a game called Pick Your Poison that we do on the road games, and Player 10 loved what we were doing. Just came out with a brand new game called What's Your Number? And we are going to give it a test run today so you can enjoy it with us. Stormy, what's the premise of the game?
So ultimately the premise of the game is I'm going to read you a scenario.
Okay.
And as I read that, I'm going to come up with a number from between 0 and 100 of how much I like or have an affinity for this scenario.
0 being the least and 100 being the most.
Correct.
Affinity. Okay.
And the two of you have to guess what my number is.
And whoever's closest gets the point.
Can we go Price is Right, closest without going
No,
over?
we got to do just
We
whatever.
tried that before. Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. We got to get whoever's
We're
closest.
better on doing the math and figuring out who's closest.
Yeah. And okay, so best of 5. Let's
Best of 5.
let's give it a dry run. Stormy, first scenario
Okay.
for the new game, season 2 with Road Games and the Bloody Jug.
Player 10.
Okay, so question number 1. Giving a hand job to someone while driving. How much do I have an affinity for such an act?
Giving a hand job
To
to someone while driving.
Anyone.
So I'm going to say that we're, for those at home watching that don't know this, Stormy and I are married, and I can't say that I can recollect in my mind that scenario has happened. If not enough, I'm sure she remembers it because she remembers everything, but not enough to go, wow, she really likes that. Like every time that Ray is not here driving with us, Stormy's in the front seat.
Right. And Sean's giving me a hand job.
Yeah, right, and she's not over reaching at my junk. So I'm gonna say 15%. 15. Number 15. Ray, what do you think? Now, you could have a different story. You ride with Stormy as well.
Right.
You probably got lots of hand jobs from her.
Well, I've ridden in the back, quite a few times, and over the many years that we've played together, and jerked off in the back seat, which I know doesn't count. So
By yourself.
yeah, like she wasn't involved, but I could smell her hair from back there, so I think it ties in somewhere.
Sure.
Like she's maybe got her clothes from the show back there, and I'm I don't know.
Hypothetically.
It's speculation at this point.
Right. Okay.
I think her number's higher than that. Not a lot higher than that. Because I've only ridden with Stormy a handful of times. A hand job full of times. I would think I'll go 37.
37. Stormy, I said 15.
I go 30.
15.
Stormy, the magic number is.
Kind of above you.
79.
Oh,
You've been missing out. Hey, when we get to the gig, Stormy and I need to go pick up some beer. Do you mind driving, Stormy?
79. Ray, first point out of the box.
Right. You should be taking notes.
Wow.
Your life's going to be totally different.
Whoever drives with my wife, good on you, buddy.
You.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Okay, I'm already having fun. Stormy, scenario 2.
Scenario 2. Sexy Halloween costumes.
Okay.
Do I get to go first?
Yeah. Okay.
Sexy Halloween.
Now this is not how much you like it; it's how much we think Stormy likes it.
Right. Well, I think it's a little contrived because Stormy's almost sexy Halloween costume every night.
Because we are in a
That's part
band
of our
called the
gimmick,
Bloody
yeah, that's
Jug
right.
Band. Yeah, I agree.
So I want to go. I don't think she would go trick or treating with your son that way.
Okay.
But I think a sexy Halloween. I'm going to go 88.
Okay.
I think she's going to do it right. Tight bustier, boobs out, bam, ass banging. 88. You live with the woman. I just know Florida woman.
I find my wife is very beautiful. At the same time, I do know that she does not like the objectification of women in, like, whores, or you go into a Halloween costume place and it seems like it's a stripper parade of different things. The less clothes you're wearing, the less costume, that kind of thing.
Still the same price.
Still the same price, yeah. Very little fabric. So I just think that the glorification of women in that way, I'm going to go even 50. I'm going to go even 50 on it. Even though I personally don't mind at all sexy costumes, nor Stormy in those costumes.
Or me, for that sake.
That's true. Or myself. To be honest with you, if I was going to dress, I want to look. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Yeah. Whoo! We almost smashed into the back of that car. Oh, there's a road ranger here. Road ranger with absolutely nothing going on, and we almost all died. Oof!
We all had to
you
stop.
almost saw that
see,
live. Yeah, live on the camera.
He had to stop and take a dump at this police car.
Wow, yeah, it's a highway patrol. They don't even have any real authority.
They had a flat tire?
Oh my God, we almost risked our lives for that. We're playing a fucking game, people. We're playing a game while driving.
We're entertaining the masses.
Yeah, come on, let's not distract us too much.
Oh, check out that house over there.
Okay, what?
Very spooky looking house.
Stormy, so I said 50, you said 88. Stormy, what's the number?
I said 18.
18? I got that one. Low.
Wow.
Okay, because...
How did you know something
is
about
it
your
because
wife?
Is it because of the objectification of women, Stormy?
I think it's both. I think sometimes just the sexualization kind of detracts from the whole idea of hey, let's just have fun for Halloween. And it's like, oh, when you're just so worried about when you can't have fun without it being having sex involved or something. So that's the
part of
reason
it.
why
Okay.
it's probably less for me. Like, I just like to have fun.
To my credit, let's not leave out the fact that we can't stop for a pack of smokes without somebody hitting on your wife.
In line for the smokes or in the
parking
lot.
In the parking lot, in line for getting a 4-pack of beer or a 5-pack, or getting a pack of smokes, some ice with she goes into the convenience store. Somebody's trying to push up on that.
Well, because I think that's salt of the earth. I mean, that's what you're going to find in a convenience store at 2 in the at 1:59 in the morning. You're going to get a lot of.
Okay, let's find out. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Somebody tried to push up on you at the gas station today.
Stormy, before we left, did we go in to get cigarettes? You get any Mac? Anybody hit on you?
No, there was only women in the store.
Okay.
That's an anomaly.
We skewed the numbers there.
Yeah.
Stormy, scenario 3.
Okay. Let's see. I have a couple questions here. How much do I like sucking on someone's toes?
You'd think these wouldn't be so hard for me, but I would say much like the hand job, which I can't particularly remember, but I can't say has or has not ever happened while driving.
Because if you were
I
driving,
can tell you that the sucking on the toes thing, I won't touch Stormy's toes. If it was the opposite, my number would be fucking 0, negative 100, because I won't touch Stormy's feet with anything.
He has a machine that puts his own socks on. Yeah.
And my toes, even though they are, they look like tree bark, I don't see why she wouldn't want to put them in her mouth.
Really?
I mean, they're not dirty, and I think I have nice feet. But we've never done that because I'm not a big foot guy.
Maybe she doesn't want the toenail polish in her mouth.
That's true.
It's the glitter.
Yeah, I can't get the damn glitter off my toe.
Can't get the ranch dressing taste out of her.
Shit on this one. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go safe. I'm gonna go safe strategy. 50%. 50 is the number. Ray?
I have kissed Stormy on the mouth multiple times. as we are all family here.
Yes.
I think it's going to be much lower than that.
Do you think that you've kissed Stormy on the mouth more than you've kissed me on the mouth?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I was hoping.
no.
Okay. All right.
A completely different relationship.
Squash that jealousy.
Sure.
bug.
Right.
Sure. Yeah, I was going to say. Okay.
He wasn't jealous of you. He's going to be all over me during this show today. I would think much lower number. I think she keeps, facial area on point.
Not sticking my or anybody else's toe in your mouth.
I have Fred Flintstone toes. I don't think they get anywhere near her mouth.
Okay.
17.
17. Stormy.
17.
I went uber low, and the only reason I gave it a 1, I said 1, and that's only because because I know of John's uncomfortableness with his feet, I will bite his toes.
Ooh.
I'll rub his feet and then I'll bite his toe or something just because
not sucking on it. Though.
No, correct. So none of that. But
that's like biting a sandwich instead of sucking on a sandwich.
Okay.
So that's 3.
So that's 2 for me, 1 for you. I got that.
Yeah. Okay. Scenario 4.
Scenario 4.
Are we on 4? We're on 4 now?
4
Yes,
now.
we're on number
2.
Yeah, we just did 3. Yeah.
Jizzing on boobs.
Ooh. Now, obviously, that's being done to you. You're not doing that to other people.
Or is she watching it happen? I guess is the other option.
All right. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, she's not pulling out her penis and jizzing on anybody.
Yeah.
Right. So she's either watching somebody get their
or having it done to her. Wow. Well, I'm glad that we're all grown adults. I will say that. I hope that the people at Stormy's, anybody who works with Stormy.
Oh yeah, never thought.
You know to keep your feet in your shoes at least.
Hope she gets that raise. You know how to get that. Jizzing on boobs. Wow. Well, so again, it's very tough because I'm only thinking about it from my perspective. But there was a time in Stormy's life before she had met either you or I.
Right.
I don't, since it's not a big thing to me. It doesn't do a hell of a lot to me. I can't say that it's.
Yeah, I've jizzed on your boobs a half dozen times, and it's never done anything for you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not. But I think that it's kind of a thing. I think that if you're into it, if you're into sex, you're enjoying yourself. I think it's a viable option.
Right.
I would rather, do the boob jizzy thing than sticking anybody's fucking toe in my mouth or her mouth or whatever. I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna go say 75%. 75% that she has an affinity for jizzing on boobs. It sounds so sexy because jizzing is such a lovely,
word,
it's a romantic word.
Romantic.
I think that if we were in the middle of coitus, be like, hey, in a minute, in about 35 seconds, I'm gonna jizz on your boobs. Is that okay? well, if you say it like that, I'm ready to go. Woo! Yeah, I would say for those at home, don't ask your significant other to jizz on their boobs. It's probably not going to work out for you. They're probably.
Is there a sexy term for that though?
Squoze on your.
That did not get sexy at all.
Squeeze one. Yeah, I'm gonna
squirt.
Nut. I'm gonna blast my nut on your.
I think go is the right one.
Or maybe just don't say anything, just do it, because I think by
the element of surprise.
Yeah, and also because I think anytime you're going to describe it, you're going to sound like a real dickhead.
I think if you made it funny.
I'm going to pull out, I'm going to blow my nut. Oh, what? What? Like women by just sheer definition, women are classier than men. So men out there, if you're thinking about telling your significant other that you are going to do anything with your ejaculate on her boobs, leave the poor girl alone. Just do it. Don't fucking tell her about it, because she's gonna say, you know what? I'm done with this. I didn't know your name anyway. Ray, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna go much higher.
Much higher.
Well,
I'm already at 75.
I'm gonna go 88. I think that Stormy always makes the boobs look good when we go out.
Okay.
Not in a whorish kind of way, but
sure,
I think she does them right.
Enough that they might want to be speckled,
begging for it. Almost. I think that leads to that, and I think on the way you do it,
is that any women that show their boobs, they're
begging for it.
They're begging for it. Okay.
Not that they're asking for it. I think that's a shitty thing to say.
I'm sorry.
Begging for it. Begging for it.
Asking versus begging sounds much more. Okay. All right.
And I think that if you do it like "Ooh, I got a fire hose," like something crazy, and you get it all over their boobs, like it becomes comedic then. And you didn't have to say jizz or squoze or any of those other kind of ridiculous terms you use. But
okay.
Like if you kind of do it like with some
You're doing a little oh, because that's what I think.
That's what sets that's what you want in the bedroom.
In the bedroom, a little bit more comic
jokester,
relief. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going 88.
88, 75, 88. Stormy.
I actually said 51.
Ooh.
So it's just split down the middle, but still.
She could take it or she could not a little bit more. She owns 51% of the corporations. She likes it more than
of it,
yeah. She likes it more than doesn't like it. Okay, that's not bad.
Tied it up.
Okay, 2-2. Wow, last. I'm having a good time with What's Your Number, the inaugural game of What's Your Number.
Found a lot out about your wife.
With the Bloody Jug Band, and yeah. Wait until we're about 8 episodes in. So Stormy's going to be old hat to everybody.
No, I want to get them a story.
And I'm learning a lot too. I have to be honest. We've been in a band and been married and have a child, and a lot of these are all new things. Finding out new things about them. It's funny that we don't talk a lot, which I think is the strength that's what keeps us together.
That's how you stay married. Yeah.
And this I'm learning a lot from. So this is very inquisitive.
I get to be a part of it.
Stormy, last number 5 scenario of this inaugural episode of What's Your Number?
Number 5, taking shots.
Taking shots like alcohol shots.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were like shots in the face.
That's what it can't all be about squozing, you know.
I was going a hard 0 if it was taking it in the face.
The ejaculate edition.
Well, we don't really know. Yeah, we don't really know. But this is not safe for work edition. At this point, I don't know if Player 10's making safe for work editions. I think that they're just going.
Fortunately, yeah.
Taking shots. Okay, we are in a band. I think that most people who've ever met me in the band scenario at a show know my feelings on taking shots. I do not take shots. I think that it is a liability for musicians to take shots during the show, and because we don't want to be drunk driving out there and risking anybody's lives. Even though all 3 of us were in the bag, we had a cocktail with a lot of ice in it before we left. We didn't take shots. You know, we had fifth of whiskey.
A lot of ice.
You know,
crazy strong.
I don't have the biggest affinity for shots. I know Stormy likes to get loose. Maybe at a show, take a shot or 2. You know, I mean, it's not to the point of debauchery. Again, we're basing this on what she thinks. I'm going to say, I don't know why 88 is the number today, but I'm going to say 88. I'm going to go 88.
Oh, I actually had one in here that wasn't 88.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Ray, what do you think? Taking shots.
Taking shots, I can honestly say I've only ever heard of Stormy taking shots. Like I say, the only person who spends more time with you guys than me is your son. So,
yes. So Bodie told you?
Bodie's like, oh, she's in the bag.
Uncle Ray. Tell mommy to stop taking shots.
You ain't gonna believe his drunk ass mom I got.
I do think that we were at a photo shoot very recently, and Stormy was swinging off the bottle with Big Daddy Germ.
Yeah, I saw that bottle.
I do think that's considered like I would put that into the taking shots category.
Right, yeah, sure.
Even though it doesn't it's not a fuzzy navel. I don't think Stormy's ever taken a shot with a name. Some sort of
let's take it right to the head.
Sex on the beach or something, you know. But I do know, so, okay, 88, you're going to go high-low.
I'm going to go lower than that.
Okay.
Just because I've not witnessed it. I've only heard of the legend of.
Okay.
So I'll go 42.
42. 88 for me, 42 for Ray. Who gets to win this inaugural? So one of us is going to come out a winner.
Who knows your wife better?
I said 13.
Ray taking it.
It's the only reason he keeps me in the band, really,
is that you're
I'm the liaison.
He's our marriage counselor.
Yeah,
I stand between him on stage and in the rest of the live.
You interpret a lot of this, the Stormy to me. I don't know, Stormy. Did you feel vulnerable in that? Was that too much? It's funny because I did let you pick your own questions. You had some knowledge of it. You could have trumped anything. So you thought those questions were valid. What did you think about the inaugural episode?
I think it was fun.
Okay.
I think they're just silly questions, and there's a million questions out there in the world. These are some of the sillier ones that just get people to laughing and having a good time.
Just imagine if you were home right now playing this game by yourself with your significant other, how much you guys would be learning about each other. I think it's fun. And bring in some strangers too, because it seems like that's probably...
And there's nobody stranger than me.
So, well, thank you to Player 10 for believing in us and not only giving us your Pick Your Poison game to play on road games, but also your brand new game, What's Your Number at what, and you can find out more at what'syournumbergame.com. For this episode of Road Games, I am Cragmire.
I'm Death Ray.
And I'm Stormy Jean.
We will see you down the road. Beep boop. Check these messages. And what do they say?
You just, I knew you were staging. You told me just jizz boobs.
Hey, can I push that button?